Whoa, hello. Sorry. So unprepared. Let me bring that down because the lighting's gone nuts. Woo. Wow. Hello, everybody. Mary from Wild Crochet. Welcome. No one's here yet. I'm talking to myself. Let's have a drink. Let's pour ourselves some water. All right. Okay. Wow. How busy have we been this week? What? Hello, welcome. Oops. The chair's all over the place here. I'm so unorganized. Oh gosh, here we go. Now I'm going to keep working whilst people come on. I have a lot to do, guys, so I'm going to keep working while you... Margaret, hello, Margaret, hello, Allegra, welcome, welcome, welcome. I know, very busy week we have had already. Good afternoon, Sticky Stitch. How are you, my lovely Sticky Stitch? I hope you are well. Oh gosh, we have had an absolute busy week. It's only Wednesday. Only Wednesday. Oh my gosh, we've done so much already. We did the I'm glad you are well, Aish, I'm glad. We have done the border to the corner, to that little blanket at the back there. Hello, Jeannie. Hello. Well, glad to see you here. Glad to see people coming on and having a quick chat about our hexagon blanket. What is happening? I've started my second block. Well done, Allegra. You keep going, girl. You keep going. Yours truly is totally unorganized today, and I haven't got all the blocks done, but I'll still be able to show you part of the border that we're going to put on, because I've been doing lots of other gear. Plus, don't go away. We have started. Remember how I mentioned something about Mother's Day? Ta-da! That's our first little item for Mother's Day. It's gorgeous. How cute, huh? Very small. I didn't want to make a large item. I wanted to make a nice spring summer little cowl, more of a fashion statement than a cowl. And having said that, it is gorgeously soft and it is beautiful on the skin, and I can't wait to wear it. And I could actually wear that, yes. Because it's not wool. I may not, it depends on how I'm feeling. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's going to be uploaded first thing tomorrow morning or later tonight if I'm quick enough. I doubt I'll be quick enough because we're working on our hexagon blanket today. Okay, tomorrow morning, I don't know about this lighting, it's really obnoxious today. Tomorrow morning I will be videoing, if you will, the hexagon blanket. The actual whole piece will be put together tomorrow morning. The actual video tutorial will be put together. I may not upload it tomorrow night, may not be uploaded till the next day, so don't stay up waiting for it. Just go for a sleep, relax. Oh dear, I'm just watching my cat outside. She's caught some sort of animal out there. Shouldn't be out there. It's her backyard. Well, it's gone. It's gone. Sorry guys, I got distracted. There you go. So hexagon blanket, here we go, let's go. Oh, did I drop some? No, I didn't. Now yours truly hasn't got all the blocks done yet, so I did part of the join in the dark green. I just wanted to show you pretty much what it was going to look like in the dark green. Whoops, it's not on properly. I've got it on all crooked, so I'm going to have to take it off. So all of that will be light green, yes, and in between each block it will be dark green because it does look great. When you see it in the tutorial, it does look great. You don't have to put the dark green. If you had focused on your light green, use your light green or whatever color you wanted, but yours truly is using the dark green, yay. So yeah, I'm so tired today, guys. I'm so tired. I've done nothing but upload this week and it's not done yet. I still have that Mother's Day item will be uploaded tonight or tomorrow morning. The Hexagon Blanket will be uploaded the very next morning or the very next night. And then the second Mother's Day item will be uploaded. All of this has got to be done before Saturday. Oh my gosh. Am I going to fit it in? What do you think? No sleep, no eat. Oh, I better eat because I can't give up my food. Sorry, guys. Apparently the doctor's telling me I should, but... What? Oops, did I clap? Sorry. That's the clap I should be using. Is that how they do it? Guys, it's been very busy for us this week. In actual fact, the border on that particular blanket back there was completed on Monday. And it went up and it just went berserk. Not that I'm complaining. Every man and his dog was watching that video. And so that video's done. The video to, what was the other thing? Oh, our bag. Here it is. Here it is. Ta-da! The bag was finished. I should be doing all this on Saturday. Really, I shouldn't be discussing this today. I'm not going to discuss it. We're going to discuss it all on Saturday. I just want to see if anybody has, the blanket looks lovely. Thank you. Thank you. I'm hoping you like it. I was hoping you like it, hoping a lot of people like it. I don't usually see you here. You must be new. Welcome. Have you come live before? I haven't seen you on live before. Not that that's a problem. I love to see more people in live. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, here we go. I've been thinking of making it out of heart super saver ombre fuchsia. Hang on a minute. Whoa, that's going away on me. I got a lot of it left from my Interlock blanket. Yep, you go for it, Jeannie. You go for it. And you know what? Have a play with colours, because yours truly, when it comes to the bag, well, glad to see you here, Plant Mix. Very nice to see you here. Thank you for joining us. So when it came to the bag, I did a green and gold. I know you're new. Thank you, Plant Mix. I'm glad. Lovely to see you. I did a green and gold with a red heart in the middle, obviously for the heart, but for the green and gold because we're in Australia. Our colours are green and gold, aren't they? Well, obviously I liked to keep my heart as red. That's something I've always done in every one of my crochet videos. When it comes to crochet in general, it's always a red heart. The ombres have long color changes also. I love the long color changes. I do tend to buy, I've actually bought some more yarn. It's going to be coming in tomorrow or the next day, so fingers crossed. And then I'll be able to do a little bit of a flash on Saturday. I'll show everybody the yarn on Saturday, and you can have a look, see what I bought. And some of it's Lion Brand, because a lot of people are talking about Lion Brand and I don't seem to get it. And when we get to Spotlight in our area, they have Lion Brand there, but they always seem to have like one colour of one, and I don't really like that colour and not enough of the other colour. So I just ordered it all online. And I'm just going to wait for the order to come in now. So I bought some Lion Brand. What else did I buy? Oh gosh, I've forgotten already. Both of them, the two items that I bought were Lion Brand. So hopefully when they come in, we can use them on our channel. So there you go, that's that. So Hexagon Blankets, any questions, please ask me now, because tomorrow I am doing the border, not the border, the join. That would be reason to buy a ball winder. I've got a real cheap ball winder here. It's not that good. Look, it works. This is what happens. It works, it kind of works. But you know, see that? Things just sort of fall off. It's not a very good one. I'd like to get a really good one. Hi Liz, how are you? Lovely to see you. I'd like to get a really good winder. I want to know what the best winders are. Hey, it works. Yeah, it does work, but it just collapses halfway through, and then I end up with ends everywhere, and I get very frustrated and kind of snappy. Throw crochet hooks across the room, that kind of thing. I'm not always this happy. If you could see me in my element here, when things don't go right, it's not always as happy. This is not a happy Larry. Russian join. I'm not doing the Russian join. I bought a ball winder from Spotlight. It's okay for small balls, only not happy with it. See, the same. There is one, I think it's called a Stanwood or something, and apparently it's supposed to be the best. It's like 200 or 300 a pop. And I can't really afford that right now. So we will play it by ear, and I'll just keep looking online and seeing what I come up with. If anybody knows any other yarn winders that are better. I use purple instead of green. No, that's fine, Allegra, because I love, love, love purple. Oh, here, it's going away. It's going away. It's going away. Here we go. Oh, God, what have I done? Oh, gosh, that's no good. Hexagon pink blanket and a hot pink hexagons. Kimgo just bought one a while back. Did she? Well, I don't know if it's go or goff. I have to have a chat with Kim about it then, because I bought mine. Look, don't get me wrong. Mine has worked well for me for the past year and a half, nearly 2 years. Oh, I can't even remember when I bought it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It has worked well for me, and I can't complain. But it has played up, and I would like, and when I went and asked a yarn store, what am I doing wrong? Maybe it's the way I'm winding it. And they said, oh, you've got to hold it tight, you know, pull the thread tight when it's winding. So I pull it tight. Gorgeous Allegra. So I hold it tight while winding it, and it still comes out weird. And sometimes if I hold it too tight, it all starts to collapse. Not happy. There's got to be a ball winder out there, or a yarn winder out there that is gorgeous, just like our work, of course. I bought my one from eBay. And what was it called, Liz? Is there a name? Was it a Stanwood? Do you know? Do you know if it was a Stanwood? Because people have bragged about the Stanwood yarn winder. Hoping, wishing, anyone? Here we go. The fiber demonstrated. Hey, I'm not saying that word online. Jeannie, I'll have to have a look at it. Also depends on the type of Swift you are using. I don't have a Swift. It's just from a skein. Let me see if I can find one. I just get a small skein. Lol, yeah, sorry, Jenny. Some words I'm not allowed to say online. Plus my family will be watching. Get a whack over the back of the head if I say something naughty. It really hurt too. So that is her channel name. Oh, okay. Got it. It's got no name on it. No name on it, Liz. Yeah, I'm not happy. Jill Kilgore? Jill Kilgore? Is that what you're trying to say? Is that the lady's name? Yes? Or it's, oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, I think you're trying to be naughty, or is that someone's real name? Hello, Musica. Welcome, Musica. I see a lovely lady on, oh man, I don't know because the name Musica, on Instagram sometimes. Oh, here we go. That's her name. Okay. Knit Pro Mega Winder is supposed to be good to around 170. Okay. And can I get that I can't get that on Unwind Sticky, can I? They wouldn't have that there. Spotlight maybe? Lincraft? Online? Yes? No? Let's not all answer at once. Let's fix this up. Oh, look what I'm doing. I'm making a mess. Online, thank you. Lol, I answered verbally. Oh, honey, I wish I could hear you. Mind you, we don't live too far from each other. If you shouted loud enough, we could hear you over the freeway, since it's so quiet on the freeway these days. Over the bridge. I've never had a ball winder. Jeannie, I do like them. I like ball winders because after I finish a job, I tend to wind up whatever's left, weigh them, bag them, label them, and make sure that if I need that green, or if I need that yellow, if I need whatever the color it is, I know how many grams are in there, and I just open it up and use it. So I don't have to worry about winding anything up. That's the only reason why. And this one I bought's quite cheap. It wasn't an expensive one. So I suppose you get what you pay for. The very first one I bought was extremely cheap. And yeah, that didn't last long. This one here, not so bad. It wasn't as cheap. Your ponytail was cute. Oh, thank you. Oh, you mean when I was doing the treadmill thing? I know. Thank you, Musica. That was a while back now. I'm going to do something funny again to how am I going to match that one? That was a funny video. How can I match that? There is one coming up, but because we're kind of stuck indoors, I can't finish it. It's an outdoors kind of thing. Oh, I could do some of it out there. Oh, everyone's talking all at once. Let's have a look here. Do you have a tutorial on granny squares? Because I'm kind of new to crochet. Yes, I do. And Plant Mix, I will mention your name in the next tutorial, if you like. I have a cheap eBay one which improved. Oh, here we go. Once I got a better Swift. Or maybe I have to get a Swift. Is that what just... No, but hang on a minute. A Swift means you've got to buy them in the yarn in hanks. Oh, gosh. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, I'm trying to find out all these messages that you leave on the screen there. You're welcome, Plant Mix. I do have some granny square tutorials here on YouTube. If you look up Wow Crochet and then type in granny squares up the top, or go through my playlists and have a look at granny square blanket, and you'll find the granny squares as part one of the blanket. So you don't have to do the whole blanket. You'll just find the actual granny square. Okay. I hope that helps, Plant Mix. You'll love it. It's fun. It really is fun. And you know, crocheting, like anything, is very addictive. And once you get hooked, wow, you can't stop. Well, I can't. And that's why I crocheted this week a little crochet arm bag. So what I do is I pop my arm in there and my yarn and all my crochet projects go inside that bag. And when I'm at crochet functions or yarn functions, which doesn't happen lately, but when I am, I can crochet while I'm standing around. Pretty cool, huh? All my stuff goes in there. It's pretty cool. And when you become a little bit more professional, you can attempt something like that. That's actually here on YouTube, Plant Mix. So, you know, take risks, but don't take risks on that one. That's pretty hard. That's difficult, that one. Take risks on, you know, when you see something that says easy crochet this or easy crochet that, that's something you need to have a play with. All right? Be good fun. You'll enjoy it, trust me. And if you are doing some of our videos and you're having problems, leave a comment on that particular video down below. They'll have a comment section. Leave a comment there and I'll try and get back to you as quickly as I can. I'll try. If I don't stop talking too much, I'll be able to get back to you quick enough. So guys, any questions you have about the Hexagon blanket so far that you would like to ask before I do the recording tomorrow of joining the blocks together in the green? Any questions? No questions? No? Would you like to see some blocks? I know you've all seen it, but there's a few newbies here who haven't. Gorgeous little hexagon blocks. And here's part of the join. I've got ends everywhere, so don't stare at those ends. Part of the join. Part of the join. Yeah, I was busy doing Mother's Day gear this week, so you will have some more Mother's Day gear coming up. Starting with, actually, I'll pop this one on so you can have a look at it. I don't know what I've done with it first. Hang on, let's see. Hang on, it's coming. It's coming. Then again, so's Christmas. I know. Oh gosh, dearie me. Here we go. I don't want to take it undone. I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy to take it undone. I should have just taken it undone. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There you go. And the little button is, you don't have to use this button, but I have the little love heart button. Ta-da! Gorgeous, huh? And it's a summery little top. New people who are new to crochet, you can do this. This tutorial is going up tomorrow. Yeah, you can do this. Oh, hopefully it goes up tomorrow as long as I edit it properly. You can do this. It's quite basic, simple, and it's a summer cotton mixed with, oh, what was it called? Let me think about it. It's a mix, so it's very, very soft. Very soft. Have a feel of that. And it only took, here, don't go away. Don't go away. Let me find it. Here it is. All right. Sorry, guys. Did I leave? Sorry, guys. You're thinking, what? She left? Need the glasses for this part, guys. It is a cotton mixed with, I'll tell you in a minute, silk. 78% cotton and 22% silk. I mean, isn't it gorgeous? Gorgeous. And do you love that love heart button? Check it out. My perfect color. Yay! And that is all it took. 150-gram skein to make that. What? Really? Really? And we made it with a 5mm hook or a H hook. Sorry, that was very blurry. Let's try that again. How's that? Did that work? Or is it the wrong way around? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So there you go. Isn't it gorgeous? I love, love, love. I love, love, love. I hope you guys love it too. I do. And it's beautiful. And it's a spring, summer cowl, scarf, mini scarf, whatever you want to call it. I'll pop it up as a spring cowl. No, I'll pop it online as a spring scarf. And then you can decide whether you want to make it. Newbies can make this. Obviously, the regulars can make this. And it's going up tomorrow morning, probably. Some stage tomorrow morning. So there you go. Gorgeous. You like? Yeah, it's very nice. I'm not getting any. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm missing all these messages. Why? Why? I'm missing all these messages. Look at all these. Sorry, guys. I've missed them all. Here we go. Should make that for my mum. Yeah, mum would love this plant mix. Mum would love it. I'm not getting these messages. Why? These are a few on here. There's a few on here. What size hook? I used a 5mm hook plant mix. It does call for a size 4, a 4.5, but I used a 5. You can use a 4.5. If you use a 4.5, it'll come out a lot smaller. Just heads up. I used a 5. Back when I was a kid, the ladies were crochet dress colors. Yes, I'm going to be making a crochet dress soon. That's beautiful. Need to make that for my mum. Maybe do more rows and make it a shawl. Jeannie, beautiful. Yes, you can. In fact, I even mentioned in the tutorial, if you want to make more rows, just keep going. You don't have to stop where I stopped. I only stopped here because I really want to get this done before Mother's Day. And Mother's Day is this Sunday, funnily enough. So I thought, well, I had to get it done before Mother's Day. Pop it up tomorrow. So you guys, this didn't take long to make either, guys. It took me an hour and a half, nearly 2 hours to make. And I was crocheting slowly. So I'm pretty sure I wasn't rushing because I had so many other things on my mind and I was thinking about other things and I was starting and that sort of jazz. So I think you can make something as short as this in your 2 hours. If you wanted to extend it, just give yourself an extra half an hour. Have we made all the hexagons for the blanket, or do we need to make more? Okay. Now, the blanket. Okay, can I take this off? Because I'm getting really warm in here. Sorry, guys. All right. Now, the blanket. Okay. Let's see. Let me explain the hexagons to you. All right. 1, 2, and... Whoops, where are they? I've lost the whole tub. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. And... oh, no, here we go. All right, how are we going? I'm falling asleep over here. Are you falling asleep? Sorry, guys, I'm coming. All right, you've got the 3 colors. I'm lying. That's not it. I'm lying again. I'm lying again. Whoa. Okay, you have the 3 colors. Yes, you have. Thank you. I know what to do. Gotta give. Oh, I missed all of that. I'm sorry. Giveaway or swap. Not sure what you mean there, dear. Anyway, 3 colours. You got this. Oh, you'd think I'd be more organised, wouldn't you? The reason I'm struggling is because a lot of them are already crocheted in. You've got your 3 colors Allegra, 1, 2, and 3. You need 2, I'm sorry, you need 12. You need 12 of each color, yeah? Because you are doing 2 of your pinks, you're doing 2 of these, so that's 12 of your pinks, 12 of that unusual pink, 12 of the orange, yeah? 16 of your light green, or was that 18? Sorry, 18, I'm sorry. 18 of your light green, and 1 of your dark green. These are the colors I'm using, right? So the ones that you need, that's it. And you needed 2 each of your half colors. And your halves are part 2 of the hexagon blanket. All right, I'm hoping this is making sense, Allegra. I'm hoping, why can't I see my chat? It's not coming up anymore. Oh, here we go. Why does it keep doing that? It keeps running away from me. So I hope that helps you, Allegra. And tomorrow, in tomorrow's tutorial, or the next day, actually it might be up the next morning, don't quote me on it. It will be up within the next 24 to 48 hours, but I don't know exactly when, because I really want to get the Mother's Day cowl up tomorrow morning, late tonight or early tomorrow morning. So I hope that helps. So that's that. And what was the other thing I was going to tell you? The halves, 2 each of the half colors. Okay, nearly had a heart attack with the miscount just then. Sorry, Allegra. I do apologize. It's lack of sleep, I'm telling you. It's working days and working nights. You know what it is? I'm trying, because I know that most people are home, I'm trying to cater for different areas of the crochet. So you guys want the blanket, the other person wanted the scarf, the other person wanted the beanie, and we've got Mother's Day coming up as well. So it's all happening. So keeping up is a little bit difficult, but after this week it won't be, because we finished a bag on Monday and we did a border on that blanket right there. Having said that, yours truly just invented another job for myself. Decided to do a blue Pico border on it. I don't know what I'm thinking. But that's not going to happen for a while. I'm going to wait another week for that, because it's more important to get this hexagon blanket done. It's our mystery blanket. It's our very first, Well Crochet's very first mystery blanket. We've done other things before and plenty of other blankets and other items before, but this is our first mystery blanket. So I really want to get this done. So after the Mother's Day items, I'm going to focus only on the hexagon blanket. We're going to finish that blanket, get it out, and then we can start on some spring, summer gear. Yay! Don't tell autumn and winter, or fall in some countries. Don't tell them. We're going to start on spring, summer now. Melbourne's actually in the middle. What are we? What's the days today? We're kind of in the middle of autumn or fall in some countries. So making spring and summer gear right now, it's kind of a little bit redundant. But I will be making a, what do you call it, scooty? A scooty is the, how big is the blanket you're making? Well, I'm not really sure exactly the size yet, because every time I think of something, I add it. Sorry, plant mix. But the actual size itself, probably looking at coffee table size, maybe a little bit bigger, depending. When I say coffee table, not a very big table, like it'll look, you know, I'm a big girl, so I didn't say that out loud, did I? Kind of a little bit bigger than me, so it's not a really big blanket. However, once we're finished, I'm going to be adding a border. If people have extra yarn left and they want to get rid of their yarn, or they've got some yarn in their stash that's similar, or just add an extra color for a bit of a kick, then you can make the blanket bigger. So there you go. So I haven't really decided on the size yet, but you could make it as big as you want, even a king size bedspread. Absolutely. If you wanted to add more of those blocks, that's where maths is coming in. You've got to use your numbers. But we've only added the 6 blocks, or 6, around the middle block. Hello, Angela, Ghost Hacker. How are you? Just woke up. Welcome. Good morning. It's amazing when you're on live, everywhere you look, people are from all different areas of the world. So some people are waking up and some people are off to bed. And some of us don't know what planet we're on, so it doesn't really matter. People like me have no idea what's going on. It could be 4 in the morning, it could be 2 in the afternoon. Doesn't matter. If we're working, that's the time we're working. All right, so there you go. There's no size to the blanket. Once the blanket is done, if you feel like it's not big enough, just add a border. And the border I'm going to be adding anyway. You can remember the formula, I'd figure it out. You know what? Once the blanket's done and I've helped everybody, I'm okay, and you? I'm well, thank you. I hope everybody's well. Jeannie, are you well? I think Angela's asking you, or is she asking me? It doesn't matter. Everybody just answer. So once the blanket is finished, I can actually give you some measurements for making your blanket extra bigger. And your border, if you're not happy with that size, your border you can add. I'm going to give you, I always do with the 2 borders, right? I do what we call a base border, where I send you off on your own and say, look, if you want to do your blanket bigger, just do 5 rows. If you want it smaller, do 2. If you want it extra large, do 12. I will actually say that to you. So you just can grow your blanket to as big as you want. And then I say, come back and meet me when your blanket is at your measurement, and we'll do a final border row. Whether it's picot, whether it's a wave, whether it's just laced, we haven't really decided. I decide that at the last minute. That always comes at the last minute. But I always give you kind of like base border rows in most of our blankets. When I say most, not all blankets. Some blankets don't have a base border, right? But most of the blankets that I pop on YouTube will have a base. And a base meaning maybe a row of single crochet, row of half double crochet, row of doubles, singles with chains, doubles with chains, that kind of thing. So you'll have a base row in most of our blankets. It gives you leeway as to how big you want your blanket to be, because not everybody wants that size. Some people want it bigger, some people want it smaller. The actual hexagon itself, it won't be that big. The whole hexagon piece won't be that big at all. It's not going to be small either, because, you know, one piece is this small, one block is this small, and we've got 7 blocks. 6 that goes around and 1 in the middle. So it won't be that small either, but it's not going to be huge. It's not going to be bed size or double bed size or queen set bed size. It'll be just be like a baby blanket you can give to a friend of yours who've had a baby, or whatever, or if you have a child at home, that kind of thing. That's the size that it will be. Hopefully that makes sense. Plant mix. Okay, let's have a look. Yes, gorgeous. I think that's it, guys. Did you want to talk about something else, or are you just happy with that? What different yarns you could make a combination of things? Yes, you could. You could have also. This could really shout at you too. You could have made a multicolored side. What? You could have made every one of these squares all different colors, and the one right in the middle could be one color. You could do whatever you want. You are the artist. We are the artists. We can do whatever we want. There's no rules. There is rules to making the numbers add up though. You got to get your measurements right. Sorry about that. And actually that's a part I dislike the most. From tablecloths, baby blankets, queen blankets, shawls, absolutely. You can do whatever you want, Jeannie. We are the magic makers. We can make magic with yarn. We wave a little, let's see our crochet. We wave our little wands around and we ta-da, come up with a blanket. We come up with a, what's it called? Granny Square Shrug. I can't get my hand over there. Oh, there it is. The Granny Square Shrug. We can do whatever we want. Yep. I'm glad, Jeannie. Guys, do we want to talk about the blanket anymore, or are we happy with the outcome of the hexagon blanket at the moment? Anyway, if not, if you have any questions and you haven't managed to get on this live to have a chat about it, you can also leave a comment in the comment section after the live. Might take about 12 hours for the live to sit up. I don't know why it sits in limbo for a while. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where it sits. Oh, you love it. I'm glad. How long does it take to make the blanket? Oh, well, it's taken us a couple of weeks to get where we are today. plant mix. Oh, I thought it'd be interesting, no? The one you're making, the one we're making now, it's taken us a couple of weeks to make the hexagons, to make the half hexagons. We did half hexagons. I haven't got them on me. They're around here somewhere. And to join the first bit. Yes. So so far it's taken us 2 weeks. Might take us a third week to get the base border row on and the border rows, depending on how far or how big you want your blanket to be. All right. But you're looking at 2-3 weeks, 4, depending on how fast you are too. Like, it's taking me a long time because I've got yeah, I know, right? Sorry, plant mix. But it's taking me a long time because I have so many other tutorials that I pop up. But some of my followers, some of my subscribers have actually already caught up. Some of them are past me. They've uploaded a few pictures on my Facebook page, Wow Crochet's Facebook page. You can actually do that. Yeah, take your time, plant mix. That's the joy of YouTube. All I do is give you a playlist. You pop on the Hexagon Blanket playlist. And then you just go through part 1 and then part 2 and part 3. That's the joy of YouTube. You can go at your own pace. And Liz says she's done her hexagons. Now, I'm actually behind some of my own subscribers. How's that work? I haven't given them the next step. The next step is supposedly coming in a couple of days' time, and that is joining all your big blocks together. Okay, I'm going to be spending the rest of the afternoon and the night finishing these off, weaving in all my ends, joining all my hexagons, and then joining the blocks together. Those blocks together will be joined tomorrow, not with you guys, just on the video, and then I'll pop the video up in a couple of days, 24 to 48 hours. Okay, so plant mix, if you want to do the hexagon blanket, there is no rush. I love the fact that YouTube you can just follow a blanket whenever you want. I've done that with what is his name? Fiber Spider. You may have heard of him. Fiber Spider has some great gear on. I might try making this lovely blanket, might make it blue. You can make it whatever color you like, plant mix. Any color, it's great. And the joy of your own eyes, you just look at the colors you like and you say, I want that, I want that, I want that. Done. Your choice. It's great. That's what I say to people. You don't have to use the colors I'm using. I've never done a hexagon hexagon before. I've just seen them attach the hexagons just like in lines. Well, look, to be honest with you, I mean, I've done crochet for 100 years plus, exaggerating by a few million years. Hexagons are not my thing either. I don't like to play with them because I'm mixed mind. I'm mixed mind. Oh, you mixed yours. You mixed yours. Oh, that would be interesting. I want to see that, Liz. Don't forget to show me yours. If you've mixed yours, oh, I'd like to see that. As I was saying, I've crocheted for a long time, but hexagons, not my thing. But I thought, just for once, sometimes it's a good thing to step out of your comfort zone and take a risk. And that's exactly what we're doing. Thank you, Liz. I can't wait to see everybody's hexagons. Don't forget, guys, you can share them on my Facebook page. And if you're a bit worried and you don't want to do that and you want to send a private message to me, you can do that too. Or you can send private message to me on Instagram. Some people don't like to show their gear off on the main page. That's fine. Have you tried the other hexagon? Have you tried the other? Oh, you mean the one where I said single crochet join? Is that what you mean? That's a big risk. I know it is a big risk, isn't it? Jeannie, you know what? I'm a risk taker. And that gets me into trouble sometimes. Occasionally, not always. I've been a good girl lately. I don't know why. But yes, I did take a risk trying the hexagon blanket. Oh, okay. I haven't tried the single crochet one, Ghost Hacker. But if you want, can you wait another week? Because I really want to get past this stage because everybody is waiting for the next step. If you can wait another 4 or 5 days, just past Mother's Day, and maybe on Tuesday or Wednesday after we've completed most part of the blanket, and I'll upload a single crochet version. What Angela's asking for is a version where you crochet the hexagons. So how long have you done YouTube for? Oh, 2 years maybe? 2 years? I've been on YouTube for 3, but I've only actually been crocheting on YouTube for 2, maybe. Oh, I can't remember. What are we in? 2020? What's my name? Ask me a harder question. I don't know. 2, 3 years maybe? Exact date, couldn't tell you. When I first started on YouTube, it took me 3 months to upload something because I was a bit nervous. But then I thought, you know what? I know what I'm doing with the crochet. Longer. You've been on longer, Ghost Hacker. Not me. I don't think. I can't remember. A couple of years, 2.5 years maybe 3. It shows I've been on longer, but I didn't start uploading videos for for a while. I took a while before I uploaded videos. I was a little bit nervous. Not anymore. These kind of make me nervous, the lives, because I can't control what comes out of my mouth. But when you're doing your tutorials, if something comes out that you don't want to come out, you can cut that out. You can edit it and cut it. But live, not so much. You have to be careful what I say. Now, I'm pretty good. I try to stick to crochet. Yeah, I know. I try to stick to crochet-related items only. Occasionally, I step out of character. When I'm really working hard and I'm not live, occasionally I get grumpy. A couple of weeks ago, I got so mad, I threw my crochet hook across the room, and I haven't done that in, I don't know, 10 years maybe, 5 years. I got so angry because I have a habit. I press record when I'm recording, and occasionally I forget to, I turn it off when I've done that. I know it's crazy, isn't it? And occasionally I have to go back and press record again, and then I forget to press record. I finish the whole project and think, oh, no, I forgot to press record. I have to pull the whole project undone and start again. So those are the times that make me very angry. That's when you're not live. That's when you're just recording for the sake of recording, and sometimes the recording doesn't come out, and sometimes for some reason it skips something, and you think, I know I pressed record there. Why is it not there? I've lost a whole row and a half. So you go back and you have to do the whole row and a half again, as you do. And there's one stage, one of my tutorials, I actually did a small project for that whole row and a half, because we were talking hundreds and hundreds of stitches, and there was no way I was going back. So I made up a small swatch and did a little swatch. Is like a small version of what you're making. Like, let's say that full piece, full hexagon blanket that big, let's say that could be the swatch. It's that small, and I do the border row on that instead of doing it on the full hexagon blanket. So occasionally when I make a mistake, so they're the times when I get very cross, and then the crochet hook goes flying across the room. Last time I did that, I was making a grafgan. Now, plant mix, if you're new to crochet, you may not know what a grafgan is. You may not. Grafgan is making say a picture of your face on a blanket. So you're crocheting your face from every little, no, grafgan is you're crocheting every little dot, every little wrinkle, every little mark on your face in the blanket, and it takes hours, and you could have up to 100 different threads hanging off your blanket, different colored threads at the same time, and you are using those threads and you are pegging them all up. I know it's a lot of work. And once I was so angry, and I picked up the whole blanket and I threw it across the room, and there was yarn everywhere. My phone is touchy too. If you have one of those dish holders for your car. What? Dash holders, not dish. Where do you get dish from? I know, right? I know. And there was yarn everywhere. It took me ages to get it sorted out. I had ends all over the place. I couldn't find the hook, and it was my fault, and I made a mess. So yeah, I'm not always this happy. I like to wish I was. So are we happy with the hexagon blanket, guys? Are you happy with that? And what we're going to do tomorrow now, or the next day, is I will upload the main part of the hexagon blanket, and that is crocheting your blocks together. Now I've had a play with it and I've messed it up twice. Don't worry, I'll only upload it when it's done right. I won't make you make a mistake. And the reason was the count was out. So you've got to be careful, especially in these grooves here. I'll mention it on the tutorial. Yeah, I'll mention it on the tutorial. You must be careful of the count because each side has 7. I'll explain that in the tutorial anyway, so don't stress now. But once you get to that middle bit, when you are joining your blocks like that, if you don't have your count right, forget it. Your whole blanket is going to be out of whack. But I will explain that during the tutorial, so you won't miss out on count. I'll say, now go ahead and count 5 this way or count 7 that way. So you'll know exactly which way you're going and your numbers. And just make sure that all your blocks before you join them add up. Because if they don't add up, your whole blanket is going to be out of whack. Although you can fudge it. You know, by fudging, when you're crocheting together. Oh, here we go. Someone's talking too much. Channel tonight, crocheting along. Oh, that's cute. Do you have tutorials? Wait, I've lost that. Do you have tutorials for all the steps? Yes, I do. Oh my gosh, good morning. Oh, good morning, Sunshine. Oh, Sunshiny Claire, that's a nice name. Sunshiny Claire. The parts to all the tutorial, once this live goes up, or you can go to the very last hexagon part. I wouldn't advise this for a beginner. No, it's not a beginner. It's 3 in the morning here. Oh, well, good morning. 3 in the morning, wow. Hi, Donna. Oh, we will know each other. That's great. This is probably not a blanket for a beginner. However, for the beginners, if you wanted to make the blanket, you could make the hexagons. Joining them is another way I'm going to show Ghost Hacker as well. You just can join by single crocheting up the top, and I can show you that later. Plant mix, it's 5:23. Is that 5:23 in the morning or 5:23 in the afternoon? Because here it's 5:23 in the afternoon. PM. Oh, you're Melbourne, Australia time. That's good. That's cool. I'm Melbourne. We're from Melbourne here. Glenroy, northern suburbs of Melbourne. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Another Melburnian. Lovely. But it's great, you know, plant mix, because I have so many subscribers from all over the world. Ontario, Canada. Am I saying that right? Ontario? Is that right? Am I saying that right? Say no if I'm not. Yeah, I'm very lucky because I have subscribers from all over the world. And how cool is that? It's pretty amazing. And even in these times, these tough times that we're in, it's pretty amazing. Yep, thank you, Sunshiny Claire. Thank you. Beautiful. So as I was saying, to the beginners, if you wanted to do this blanket, you don't have to join it that way. I will do a separate join for Ghost Hacker of single crocheting just on the tops of these pieces. It'll be very bulky, kind of thick, but it's a lot easier for beginners. That's not coming for another week or so. Aussie, yeah, I know, right? Oi. Nothing wrong with that. Did you see our bag? I made it in Aussie colours, green and gold. I did do a red love heart though, because red's my favourite colour. But don't tell anyone. Because half of Australia know now. Half of the world knows now. Most of the world knows now. So yeah, green and gold for Australian colours, and red because red is my favourite colour. The 80s red, I like to call it. Not that I was around in the 80s. Huh, roll my eyes. I know it's lovely. It's also a, it actually is here on YouTube, but it is more for the experienced crocheter. So if you're only new, start with all the basics. I do have a basic stitch playlist that you can go to. It's just called Beginner Stitches. And they're the main stitches you use throughout most of our tutorials, which is chains, simple crochets, half double crochet and double crochet, depending on whether you follow the US terminology or the UK terminology. Now I follow the US terminology, which a lot of people say is really odd, because they say that here in Australia we follow the UK terminology, but I've never known anyone to follow UK terminology here. But that doesn't matter. I'm not sure what terminology you use. When I say terminology, a single crochet in UK is actually a double. Personality. When I watch your videos, I find myself with a grin. I know. You know what though? I was just saying before, Sunshine, how sometimes that bubbly personality doesn't. You follow both, Allegra. That's great. You're very talented. Sunshine, it's not all. I'm not always happy. Occasionally, I throw things against the wall because they're not working. Hey, it happens. I can't be this happy. No one can be this happy all the time. I wish. So any more questions about the blanket? Otherwise, I'm heading off, guys. We've been talking for 50 minutes, and the midweek live usually only lasts half an hour, supposed to, but I always end up going into an hour. The Saturday morning live, however, the 10 o'clock live is the big live. That goes on for an hour and a half, depending on how long you feel like talking. And that live there discusses all the items that we've made that week, and it also discusses the items coming up next week. We've got a lot of stuff coming up. We are going to get this blanket done first before we do anything else, apart from Mother's Day stuff. We've done the cowl, the little cowl. Well, I have, and that's going up soon. Good night, Margaret. See you Saturday. See me Saturday. Thank you. I'll see you Saturday too. So we've done the little cowl, which is great. And I still want to do the little tissue box cover for mums, for their mums on Mother's Day. I don't have mum with us anymore, not with us. So I would just make it for myself, as you do. Glad I was able to pop in. Have a nice night, everyone. Thank you, and you too, Sunshiny Claire. And everyone out there. Good night, y'all. Oh, good night, y'all. That's cute, Jeannie. Thank you. And good night, everyone. Have good morning for those of you who are around in the morning. And stay safe. That's true. Stay safe and well, everyone. Stay indoors if you have to. Go out if you can. Enjoy the sun. Enjoy the weather if you can. Good night, Plant Mix. Good night. Good night, all. And good morning, good afternoon to those who have different time zones. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Mary. This is Wow Crochet. We are very busy this week. Catch you later. Ciao. Bye. And we're going to turn this up. I do this all the time. Good night. I'm doing 6 light green wash. Okay, bye. Someone's still talking to me. Bye. I'm still here. Good night. Bye.